What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Kent State Dynasty on College Football 26. How are we doing? It's Dave, and we are back in MAC Conference play, coming off of our first MAC Conference game of the season that ultimately ended up being a very disappointing performance, a very disappointing loss to UMass. We look to bounce back today against Ball State, a team that is also winless in the MAC, 0-1, and they are 1-2 on the year. We find ourselves 2-2, and this has been such a fascinating start to the year because we took down South Carolina at South Carolina. Yet we lose to the University of Massachusetts to open up conference play, which you could argue is a more important game than the South Carolina game. But regardless, Ball State today, both of these clubs winless. There's a current look at your Heisman race. One of these teams is going to find their first MAC conference win today, and the other one, as you can see, number 8 takes down number 10, Ole Miss over LSU in a blowout. And you've got a rivalry game this week between A&M and LSU looking to bounce back after that loss to Ole Miss. But you could argue this game today, I mean, whoever loses this drops to 0-2 in the MAC, and we cannot afford to let that beat us. Early on in the early season rankings, we've got Texas as number 1 in the nation. Looking around, Oregon is number 2, Georgia number 4, Notre Dame in the ACC is up to number 3. IU is going to be your defending champs, 3-0 at number 5 in the nation. Following that is Ole Miss, A&M, Oklahoma, Ohio State, BYU, Bama, Penn State, Iowa, Houston, Tennessee, SMU, Washington, all those teams undefeated at 3-0, and then LSU at 2-1, USC at 3-1, Texas Tech, Miami, Michigan, Missouri, Virginia, and Duke at 3-0 rounds out your top 25. And looking at an early look at these conference standings, obviously some of these teams haven't even played. These are going to shake up a lot, but it is Eastern Michigan leading the pack at 2-0 right now with their wins, and we've got a bunch of squads just like us, 0-1 today, a group of 5, and today against Ball State, it's a big one. So far on the year, 8 interceptions for Drew DeShields, our starting quarterback. It's been rough. He's got 4 touchdowns, though. 64 completion percentage. I blame some of that on Drew. I blame a lot of it on me. I'm still getting used to passing in this game. It's not easy. And Mason King right now with Ja'Cory and Caffey having some wear and tear is leading us in yards, but Caffey is leading us in touchdowns. And as you can see, we are a team that scores in the end zone when we run the ball. That's crazy. Wayne Harris is going to be our leading touchdown and yard receiver. Ardell Banks, no touchdowns yet, but our second leading receiver. We've got the tight end Mulder, Darius Clark with a touchdown at 109 yards. And then looking at our defensive stats, anyone standing out? Rocco Nickel is going to be leading the way with interceptions as well as tackles. Samaj Bridgman leading the way in sacks right now with 4. You also got Bryce Griffin, Amadumida, Cordoba, Thomas Aiden, and Rocco Nickel, who are all going to have a sack as well. Looking at the Ball State schedule, they also played Ohio State, and we did better than they did. They beat their FCS team, and they lose to Akron, who was led by Reese Poffenbarger. For my guys who have been loyal to the channel, you know this was our year 1 quarterback at the North Texas Dynasty last year. Crazy. They're going to be led by Kedrick Luster, a 71 overall junior quarterback. He's a 5'10 pocket passer. 84 throw on the run definitely stands out to me. Looking at their running game, they've got a 76 overall in TJ Horton. And then receiving, we got to look at Corey Thompson Jr., a 71 overall speedster. And then their star is going to be 77 overall. And looking at the rest of their squad, nothing too crazy intimidating. We can definitely hang with these guys, but we have got to show up and defend our home turf today. Here we go. Ball State going to start on the road with the ball. We've got a yellow out crowd theme with these home uniforms. Here we go. Up the gut. Spin move. Taken down. That is going to be 2 yards shy. An 8-yard gain right there for Horton to open up the day. Our defense has certainly been feisty so far this year. I would like to keep that trend going against Ball State, a team I would really not like to lose to. If we drop to 0-2 in the MAC, our win versus South Carolina means nothing virtually. So this is a huge game. They're going to be very conservative here to open the game, but look at those blocks, wide open field, and an easy first down right there for Horton. He's already got 20 yards on this first drive. From the shotgun, this is going to be Luster. They're going to go play action. It's an RPO completion taken down short of the marker, but they are moving the ball very efficiently right now. It's the first drive of the day. You know they're going to come out scripted and ready to go. This one's going to go up the gut again. We are not getting any kind of penetration on our defensive line right now, and it is showing. Wide open hole after wide open hole. Ball State has made their way to the red zone. They're going to go up the gut again, just running the ball. We cannot stop this run. 65 yards for Wharton. Single back formation. Are they going to punch this in? It's 1st and goal, and that is easy. Touchdown, Ball State Cardinals. That is not the start we wanted. Hopefully we can get going. Not a great look for Drew DeShields last week. This will be a nice game for him to bounce back in. From the shotgun by himself, DeShields. We want to get him warmed up early. This is the junior quarterback, one of our captains. Over the middle, that's wide open. Green bean. That's Jacorian Caffey. That's our sophomore halfback one, the speedster, into open space on that drag. And we will repay him for that 1st down completion with a run up the middle. Beautiful blocks. Maybe we can tote the ball against Ball State. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Is this going to be a running back galore fed day? They would get us to a 2nd and 12 from the shotgun, dropping back to Shields, barely gets it off in time. What a snag. Oh my goodness, Ardell Banks goes up and gets that one. I did not think we were going to get that ball off in time. To Shields, having a solid start to the day. I jinx it every time. Drew DeShields, an idiotic pass to the other team, trying to get aggressive, and Ball State now has the ball, 3rd and 3. Can we get them off the field? No, of course not. That's a broken tackle. Don't get out of there. Oh my goodness. Taken down shy of the 50, but Ball State ends the 1st quarter. They've got all the momentum. We do receive to start the 2nd half. This is not a huge deal, but so far in this dynasty, points have been hard to come by, and that 1st drive is going so well. I regret that very idiotic interception. We haven't even had a 3rd down in that drive. We haven't had a 3rd down in this game yet, so that just makes that turnover hurt worse. Start of the 2nd quarter, 3rd down, an opportunity for the defense to get him off the field. Can we get some momentum back? There's a sack! Taken down! Samaj Bridgman adds another one. That's number 5 on the season, and we will get the ball back with a chance to tie this up in the 2nd quarter. Trying to get the run game going again. Jacorian Caffey. Keep it out of Drew DeShields' hands. He's got 4 touchdowns to 9 picks. I'm not going to bench him. It's my fault. We've got no one else on the squad that can compete for that job. 3rd and 8 from the shotgun. DeShields looking for an open man. We're going to check it down and just have enough space to inch ahead. Tackle down on the Kent State logo. There's a 1st down right there. From the shotgun. 2nd and 7. It's going to be DeShields again. Here comes a jet touch pass. This is going to be Wayne Harris, our star player, the sophomore, taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to lead us to a 3rd and 11 at midfield. I don't like this spot for the squad. 3rd and 11, huge play for DeShields. Don't want to throw a turnover. That was a very dumb pass, but a broken tackle. Maurice Stevens, that is a freshman out there, our wide receiver 4, making a big play. And you know the aggressive nature, head coach Stevie Balls. 4th and 2. Can we go for this at midfield? Wide open. Wayne Harris has got it. Had 2 easy options over the middle that would have converted that drive, and we will stay on the field trying to tie this one up here at home. A risky call there, but the offense stays on the field. DeShields under pressure is going to go down. After that 4th down conversion, we are already back to a 3rd and long, out of field goal range. 3rd and 16. DeShields has a man over the middle. The slant is caught. It's Maurice Stevens again, the freshman, going to give us another opportunity to go for it on 4th and short. Probably should take our 3 here, but I'm aggressive. I want to tie this up. Single back. DeShields has a man over the middle. Stick down just short. Ball State's defense has got us at a 0 burger right now, and I don't know what it is about these MAC conference teams, but we are not performing well against them right now. That is going to be Ball State with another opportunity here. 2 minutes in the 1st half, trying to add to their lead, knowing we're going to receive to start the 2nd half. Only up 7. Here's some pressure. Can the defense make a play? Make a play! I spoke it into existence! Stockhill! He threw it straight to him! Touchdown, Kent State! Angelo Stockhill gonna hit the cam horn! Yes, sir! And just like that, we are all knotted up. The defense comes through. A bailout of a pick 6 thrown straight to us. Broken tackle. Do not take this back. Do not take this back. Taken down after a very good return. Ball State still with an opportunity to get points before half, but oh my goodness, the quarterback Luster throws it straight to Stockhill, and he just runs it in with the open space, dives into the end zone, an easy touchdown. We're all tied up here, and that will be a timeout from head coach Stevie Balls, hoping to get this team off the field. 1st and 10. A minute 03 before halftime. Here comes Donovan Delaney. This is going to be our halfback 3. Getting a rare rep right there. He gives us just enough to where we'll take a timeout. 3rd and 1 timeout. Can we get a field goal before halftime? Even just get the lead. Wide open. He's got a man. Ardell Banks, the junior, into open space. Gives us a much needed big gain right there. And he gets out of bounds so we can keep our last timeout. 2nd and 10. 30 seconds left in the first half. DeShields over the middle again. Another green. That's going to be Mo Stevens again having a really good day. 10-yard gain. 3rd and inches, and that will be our last timeout. DeShields from the shotgun has to get inches here. Over the middle. Intercepted again. Tried to squeeze it into a tight hole to Mo Stevens. Ball State's defense is just making plays, and we are in our heads right now. 7's on the board, still anyone's game, still a game we could run away with if we were playing well on offense. We're just not. But Ball State's offense isn't killing us either, so we're fine. Duke takes down the number 3 team in the nation, 10-7. Wow, what a score. Duke is definitely going to rise in the rankings. They're up to 4-0 after taking down Notre Dame in the ACC. Beautiful highlight game right there. Guys, that Cameron Carr, 4 of 17. Wow. 13 carries and 27 yards. What a bad day for Notre Dame. Goodness gracious. And then looking around the rest of the league, Wisconsin upsets Penn State. Wow. South Carolina takes down Bama bad. They're salty after we beat them. And then Michigan takes care of Iowa, which I'm not sure why Iowa was ranked ahead of them anyway, but hey, you never know. Second half is underway. Offense, show me something. We need points. 1st and 10. Up the gut, Jacorian Caffey's going to have some space. Jacorian Caffey picks up the first down. He is definitely the focal point of our offense. I want to get the passing game involved too, but sometimes you gotta run the rock, especially in this game. Dorilus Clark going to go in motion. Shotgun snap. We're going to give it to him. Dorilus Clark has got some open space. The speedy senior receiver is going to pick up that first down right there. 10-yard gain. They would get us to a 3rd and 8, though. Do not get us off the field again. DeShields from the shotgun. We got some slants. Over the middle. Had a man. Doesn't have a man. We're punting to open up the second half. There goes our halftime advantage. 1st and 10. Ball State looking to reclaim the lead here from the shotgun. They're going to go up the gut, and they're going to run it just like we are. Maybe we just don't need to pass next time we touch the ball. That's kind of the idea I'm getting right now, man. 1st and 10. 5.5 left in this 3rd quarter. We're sending a blitz. We're going to try and disrupt this run game they've got going right now. And, of course, they're going to pass. And, of course, it's going to be wide open. Oh, he's out of there. Touchdown Cardinals. That is a gut punch. Ball State back on top. Our only score has came from our defense. 1st and 10. Show me something, Drew. Show me something. Caffey up the gut. He's got blocks. Jacorian Caffey. Jacorian Caffey's got space. Go, young man. Go, young man. Number 5. The sophomore. Jacorian Caffey is gone. I'm never passing the ball again. What a run by number 5. We are right back in this thing, all tied up with 14s on the board. Back-to-back touchdown scoring plays at Kent State. They're going to go read option. Here comes a run. Beautiful defense right there. Getting us to a 3rd and 4 right here. Can we finally get some momentum on our side, get them off the field, and get momentum swinging back our way? From the shotgun, Ball State, Luster, down the field, slant is completed. That's a nice juke move. Catch up to him. Get him down. No! And all of a sudden, we've got fireworks here in the second half. What a play. Ball State back on top. 21-14. And that was like 3 touchdowns within the span of 4 or 5 plays. Wow, that's crazy. Nice little guitar solo from the Cardinal. Oh yeah, watch this. 1st and 10. DeShields waiting for a man to develop over the middle. There's another slant complete to Ardell Banks. He'll pick up the first down pretty easily. 1st and 10. 3:53. DeShields from the shotgun. Jacorian Caffey up the gut. Jacorian Caffey has got an open lane. Jacorian Caffey taken down after another 10-yard gain. He's got 123 yards off 7 rushes, and that's my fault as coach. We're losing because he only has 7 touches. Give it to him again. Caffey up the gut. Caffey hurdles a man. If we had hurdled just a little bit more to the left, I think Caffey is gone again. Beautiful blocks from this offensive line, I must say. 1st and 10 from the shotgun. DeShields up the gut. DeShields has got space. DeShields taken down. 2nd and inches. A minute 45 left in this 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, we're back where we have stalled out every drive. Wide open is a man. That's J.J. Etheridge, our wide receiver 4, and he will take that down. I think I said Mo Stevens was 4. Mo Stevens is 5, so him getting those reps is actually a pretty big deal. J.J. Etheridge, though, big gain. Up the gut again, Jacorian Caffey. Who else? 7-yard gain, 150 yards on the day. Caffey is eaten. I think the rest of this drive, we just hand it to him. Caffey, up the gut, first down. 2nd and 3 turns into 1st and goal. Caffey, try it again. Why not? They can't stop him. Number 5, can he punch in another one? Jacorian Caffey! Legacy day. We're all tied up against Ball State. Heading into the 4th quarter, and it is on the hands of our running back. 21's on the board. Can the defense get a stop, or are they going to keep giving up big plays? There's going to be a wide receiver screen, open space, beautiful blocks. Don't do it to me again. Oh my goodness, that is the end of a very eventful 3rd quarter. 7s turn into 21s, 28 points in this quarter. And we've got Jacorian Caffey absolutely having a day, but so is Mr. TJ Horton for Ball State. We head to the 4th quarter. Ball State's got the ball, and they're tied. 1st and 10 in Kent State territory. A delayed run is going to work out. That's going to go for 7. 2nd and 3. Going to go with a little man coverage here. Try and mix it up. Throw them off a little bit. Let's see if they run it again. They do. Rocco Nickel mixes him, and that's going to be another 1st down carry for Ball State. They're letting this clock run. 8 minutes left in the game. From the shotgun. This is going to be Luster. They're going to go up the gut again. Can we stop a run? Can we stop the run? It's not looking like it right now. 2nd and 8. We don't want to give up those big plays, but they just keep running the ball for massive gains against us, dude. Another injury timeout. 3rd and 2. We're blitzing. I don't care. If they get a touchdown, they get a touchdown. From the shotgun, sending pressure. We've got him. We've got him. We will hold Ball State to 3. And there's no guarantee that we score either. Will we have a chance to force overtime here or go take the lead? Thank goodness. 24-21. Ball State back on top again. Their kicker's number 24. That's a funny coincidence. From the shotgun, here is just Shields. 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. Beautiful little out right there diving catch. Who is that? Is that Mo Stevens again? Nice play. 6:40 left in this 1st quarter. DeShields, shotgun over the middle. Nice catch right there. That's Tarek Mulder. That is going to be our senior tight end. Taken down right there after a 1st down carry. Cannot abandon the run game, though, just because it's the 4th quarter. Back to Jacorian Caffey. Back to the GOAT. Back to Caffey. 1st down carry right there. Beautiful. 5 minutes left in the ball game. We're going to run it again. If we can time this perfectly, we can run all this clock out and just spam Jacorian Caffey. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. Wear and tear. Beautiful blocks. Caffey almost busted it free again. Taken down. 4 minutes left to go. DeShields. Is this a QB draw? DeShields? Not much doing for him there. It'll bring up a 3rd and 7. We are in field goal range, but I would much rather pick this up and run some more clock. From the shotgun, DeShields. We got a mesh spot concept over the middle. He's got a man! Mulder, the tight end again, and we are now in chip shot field goal range if we are unable to score. From the shotgun, Caffey up the gut. Caffey taken down. 9-yard gain. Just keep running the clock, keep running the ball. We're melting this 4th quarter. Into the game comes Mason King, the senior, the bruiser. Mason King taken down just short. 1st and goal. Injury timeout. We're not going to be able to get the 2-minute warning off first. Can Mason King, after an incredible game last week? Yes, sir! The senior punches it in. Kent State's got their first lead of the day, 28-24. But still plenty of time. All 3 timeouts in 2:19 for Ball State to go make something happen. It's going to start with a check down to the running back. That's a massive gain to start the drive. And that'll get us to the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. This drive is going to be led by the quarterback, Luster. From the shotgun, looking for a man. Luster's got way too much time, but good coverage from the defense. A nice hit right there from our captain, Rocco Nickel, to jar that one free. 2nd and 10, less than 2 minutes left in the ball game. Can Kent State hang on for their first ever MAC conference win, or will Ball State continue dominating our defense and go get a game-winning touchdown? 3rd and 10, big play. Luster steps up in the pocket, has a man wide open, and he dropped it. Oh my goodness. 4th and 10, this is the ball game. I definitely want to do some post-commentary after this play if they don't pick it up. This is the game. Running, throw on the run. Luster has a man. Incomplete! They still got all 3 timeouts. We need a first down for it to be over. The defense did their job. The defense did absolutely exceptional. Ardell Banks taken down just short. It's going to come down to a 3rd down play. 28-24, 3rd and 1. Ja'Cory and Caffey bring us home. Put it away. Caffey short. 4th and 2. We've already went for it twice today. Why not? Why not? We could punt it from the 31. Or we could call the game right now. We need 2 yards. This puts it away if we pick it up. We can kneel it out. DeShields, someone, just find open space, get open. Don't get sacked. DeShields has a man wide open! Mulder, the senior, comes through again, and that's going to be the ball game. Kent State will win. A nice second half performance, a much better than the first half performance. 28-24 is your final score, and Kent State will advance to 3-2 on the season. Ja'Cory and Caffey, what a game! 2 touchdowns, almost 200 yards, less than 20 rushing attempts. Absolutely carried the offensive load today. And man, that 3rd and 10 was scary for Ball State. It looked like we were doing well, covering the deep ball. He breaks free last second, but just enough defensive coverage to jar it free. And Kent State is going to get a much-needed bounce-back win. That was scary. Ball State's 0-2 in the conference. They're 1-3, but I would not want to play that team again. DeShields, not even a bad game, just the 2 interceptions, man. 7 incompletions, 2 of them are picks, no touchdowns. Ja'Cory and Caffey carried the squad. Mason King came through whenever we needed him to. Receiving-wise, J.J. Etheridge led us today. He only had 1 highlight. That's my bad, J.J. Mo Stevens had a great game. Ardell Banks had a great game. Darius Clark did good. Quiet game for Wayne Harris. Tarek Mulder did really good as well, and Ja'Cory and Caffey, of course, got involved. But man, we're 3-2. I am very glad we did not drop that game. That would have been a very consequential drop. And shout out Angelo Stockhill for the pick 6. It came right to him, but he did his job. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I've been slower with these uploads recently. I'm in between moves. Once I get moved in and settle my new place, these videos will be pumping out constantly again. But I appreciate you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys showing love to the channel. And man, for the future of this dynasty, I like our squad, but I really don't like our quarterback. And scoring is hard, brother. But we got the rest of our MAC conference schedule ahead of us. We've got 1 win under our belt. Hopefully that'll get our momentum going in the right direction. This is the same team that took down South Carolina at South Carolina. So we certainly have a lot of year 1 left to discover. Love you guys. Have a great day.